Welcome to another episode of Charlie Drives. Today, just a quick video to give you guys a bit of an update on the Defender. So finally we have received all of the accessories that were ordered at the beginning of the whole process. So I think a lot of people who have ordered their new Defenders have had delays with the dealer fit accessories. So I'm going to talk you through in this video a little bit of detail about the options, especially like the different packs, what you get with the different packs and everything like that, because it is incredibly complicated. The option list is very vague, so often when you're speccing it out online you won't know what is what. There are definitely some things that we would have done differently had we known now that we've got the car, so I'd like to talk you through that. But yeah, generally the car is doing well. I'm just taking it to the petrol station to fill it up with diesel for the first time since we bought the car. We've got 77 miles left in the tank and we've done about 432 miles. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much money it costs to fill up full. I'd like to see if we can try and do a bit of better mileage MPG, because at the moment we have been averaging, since we bought the car, about 24.7 mpg, so it's not the greatest from a fuel economy standpoint, but you know, it is what it is. It's a big car and we have been doing really short journeys, so it's yeah, it is what it is. Right, just pulling into the petrol station now. This is the first refuel. Here we go. At the moment is a bit cheaper than it normally is. Is it 109? So nearly 110. But let's have a look, see how much it costs. Here we go. £85, 78.2 litres. Pretty good. So just to talk you through the options that we chose for the car that we've now had added to the car, we went for the Urban Pack. Now the Urban Pack, I believe, now it doesn't actually say this on the website. If you look at the website and you look to see what the Urban Pack includes, the Urban Pack should include the front, there's a front kick plate, the scuff plate, the rear scuff plate just below the door opening. It should also include the metal pedals, which are nice, bit gimmicky if you ask me, but they're nice. Would I spend money on having these pedals specifically on their own? Probably not. And it also includes the tyre cover. I think the tyre cover was definitely something I would have wanted. They look pretty damn cool as well. So that is what the Urban Pack included. We also opted to go for the wheel arch protectors, which I personally think make the car look a little bit more aggressive. It really makes them a little bit wider and a little bit more mean looking. So I think the wheel arch protection is definitely a good one to go for. Although I can imagine if you were into your green laning or you wanted to take this off-road quite regularly, they'll probably get scratched up quite badly. I think the wheel arch protection is about £600 from memory. So yeah, very kind of interesting to see how well those will last. But yeah, generally, all in all, car is going well and we are still loving it. But yeah, let's have a bit of a chat about the options. Let's just look at the Defender 110. So I'm going to go for the base model Defender. Now, actually, going back here, there's a few things here that, you know, if you don't check out, like for example the first edition Defender comes with, as standard, the domestic socket wherever it is, or it did come with the domestic, yeah, there you go, domestic plug socket. So this is something that you cannot spec on its own. You have to actually spec it with one of the packs, or it comes with the Defender first edition. So that was something that we definitely would have wanted. I think it would have been a nice thing to have. How much we'd use it or not, I don't know, but it would have been quite a useful thing. But anyway, so we just spec'd out the standard Defender here. So this is the base model that we started with. And then we chose the D240, so let's choose the D240. We went for the big 20-inch wheels, so those are nice, the diamond cut ones. So select, and then continue building the vehicle. So this is the bit that I think, you know, going through these options, really don't know what is what. And one of the reasons why this is quite a vague thing is that the Urban Pack, I believe, is supposed to come with the wheel cover, but here it doesn't say that it is coming with the wheel cover, so that is really quite confusing. I think if you go into the sort of details, you find out that the actual Urban Pack does come with the wheel cover, so possibly it's a bug on the website, I don't know. But basically, if I add this, you'll see that the front undershield, which is this bit here, this is the bit that gets added on. This is a pretty solid piece of metal here, and I'll demonstrate that now. Then you also get the bright rear scuff plate, and then you also get the bright metal pedals. Now those I don't think I would personally, I wouldn't choose this pack just for that. But then the front undershield itself on its own is that's about £700 or £800 as an option on its own. So yeah, I mean, for maybe a little bit more money, you get these extra elements, which I don't think I would choose. But then again, it does depend on whether it comes with that rear wheel cover or not. So that's that. The Country Pack, this one basically comes with all of the mud flaps. You also get your portable rinse system, and it also comes with the wheel arch protection as well. So this one is actually probably a slightly better option, perhaps. But weirdly, getting rid of the Country Pack removes this front undershield here. So again, it doesn't make sense that the Urban Pack has it, but the Country Pack doesn't. So again, bit weird. Why would you choose that? And actually, you know, you'd expect it to come with it potentially. The Adventure Pack, this one comes with the integrated air compressor, and it also comes with this sort of side-mounted gear carrier. So again, I personally don't think we would use any of these things personally. So I think the Adventure Pack would definitely not be for us. I think the Country Pack actually is probably one of my sort of more favourable options here, and one of the options that perhaps I might have chosen had we might have chosen had we had the chance to revisit this. The Explorer Pack I do really like. I mean, I think the Explorer Pack comes with the raised air intake. That does not allow you to go wade any deeper, by the way. It just raises the intake so you can drive through sort of dusty or sandy conditions. It comes with the wheel arch protection as well, which is quite good. See, spare wheel cover. It's specific to this option. However, it's not specific to this option. So again, I don't quite know where the spare wheel cover comes from. But then the other cool thing about this one is it comes with the Expedition roof rack, which I think is a really nice feature. But then if you're going to go for the panoramic roof, then it doesn't make sense to go for the roof rack, because that will just, you know, block all of the light and anything that you might want to be able to look out of. So those are the accessory packs there. And then if we just look at the individual options, so I'm just going to go through the individual options and just see that, like, okay, comfort and convenience pack, definitely think this is a good option to have, and anyone who needs their phone wirelessly charging. Also the premium cabin lighting, that looks really, really quite nice. And also the refrigerator compartment does work really, really well. And it really does make stuff cold. So it is quite nice. The interior features, a lot of these are things that, I mean, I think we've gone for the 3-zone climate control with rear cooling assist. So that's the little dial that sits in the boot. The infotainment system, heads-up display we didn't go for. Alex is kind of thinking that she might have wanted to, but again, £970 for that. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd have chosen that. But yeah, so I can't. So this is the front undershield. Sorry, £840 is the front undershield. So that is quite a lot of money for potentially something we may not need. Wheel arch protection, that comes with the country pack. It doesn't come with the urban pack. It comes with the country pack and all of the other packs apart from the urban pack. But we've gone for this separately. Let me just show you. So that's £600 on its own. So definitely that's a winner. I'd definitely go for that. This checker body protection kit, I think that might have been quite a cool thing to go for. But again, like, you know, it's probably made of plastic, similar to the ones that are on the bonnet. And the fact that they're plastic is something that really annoys me. Like, on all classic Defenders, they're metal and they're there to be stood on. So yeah, here's the bright metal. This is the bright rear scuff plate. Again, don't think we would have really needed that. So again, I just don't know if the urban pack was the right choice for us. But again, as I can see here, nowhere can I see how to spec out the rear wheel cover. So maybe Land Rover can confirm what has happened to the rear wheel protector. No idea what's happened to it. Just seems to have disappeared off the website, and it only now seems to come with the Explorer pack as well as the Adventure pack. So it only seems to come with those, but I'm pretty sure it came with our car as part of the urban pack. Everything else on the urban pack for what we're going to use the car for, I probably wouldn't have spent. So the question is, you know, are all of those elements worth it? I think the front undershield, that on its own is about £800. So, you know, it's solid metal, but I don't know. We will see. Like, you know what, if we go off-roading and we bash it up, then, you know, apparently what it does is it protects the radiator. But I don't know. We'll have to just see whether it's worth spending that much money on those things. I think the wheel arch protectors, they're about £600, and they're definitely worth it. They look great. I've got a few more videos coming up on the Defender, so make sure you do get subscribed to the channel. Don't forget, we are going on a long adventure at the end of July, hopefully, if we don't get locked back down again. But I've booked the Channel Tunnel. We're going to hit the Channel Tunnel at about 5 AM. So it'd be great to see how this car fares on a long journey. Also be really nice to see what sort of MPG we get out of it, see if we can kind of make it work a little bit better for us than it has done. Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will see you for the next video. Take care. Cheers. Bye.